What's up guys, XreviewZ here, bringing you another XreviewZ. This first track is called Outskirts MT by OMG, it's Robbie and a rabid tourist. Now anyway, now MT, that name comes from, well that initial whatever comes from Mixed Terrain, the series we have in ORL. It's pretty funny how that started. I think it was just Fork making tracks that he didn't know what category they fit into, because they're kind of like tournament tracks but they've got jumps as well. And now this is like a GP track with motocross as well. So I guess it's alright that people are using MT, even though MT doesn't specify a certain type of track. And perfect barrel roll, 10 out of 10. So anyway, this track is pretty fun. I think I only had trouble in the cave here. I was always coming up short on that landing, but that was probably my fault. I never had as much speed as I possibly could have. And during this whole race, like, everyone was trying to troll me, so that's probably why I get screwed up a couple of times. And also just landing on top of people because they don't know how to drive. Sorry if I offended anyone, but it's the truth. Anyway, going back into the GP section right here. It's a little high off the ground in some parts, but whatevs. It's not obviously not meant to be in the GP series since it's got jumps and shit. And let me just say that that jump is awesome and this jump is awesome. Just two really large jumps that are very fun to jump over, and those whoops are very awesome also. Not quite sure why there's so many round things in the middle of that jump, but I guess it looks cool. And I do really like the fact that this track is forged on erosion. Obviously the terrain parts of this track would not be possible if it wasn't forged on erosion, but in my opinion, if you can forge a track on erosion, like if you're not planning to use any impact or ravine pieces, and you have enough space to do it on erosion, I think you should do it on erosion, because there's like such a small amount of tracks or even maps. Like, how many competitive maps do you see on erosion? Like 0, or well, I guess there's one in matchmaking, but still, you know, just not enough maps made on erosion, man. We really need to get this, get some more maps on this, because it's a really good break from the whiteness of the other maps. I really feel like I'm watching a toothpaste commercial all the time, even though toothpaste really doesn't white your teeth that much. But yeah. So this track is called Outskirts MT by... Actually, wait. Oh, fuck. I messed up. At the start I said OMG it's Robbie, but he changed his gamertag back to I Improbable. So yeah, it's by him and a rabid tourist. Anyway, let's move on to the next track. So this track is called Relevant SX by ETS Monster. I believe this was either his first or second track on Halo 4. Now, it's pretty damn good. I'd say it's one of the best tracks Monster's ever created, and it has a sexy as fuck triple, as you'll see right here. That triple never messed me up. There was a couple of people complaining about under jumping that, but you know, people complain about everything that they don't know how to drive. As people always complain on my tracks about not being able to make the triples when all you really need to do is take the berms. So yeah, I don't really care about people complaining about the triple on this track. I feel this section had a lot of space. Maybe could have added another small jump in there, or replace the blocks with another, or replace the sand section with another triple or something, but you know, it's all good. I really like the re-entry, and I'm jumping this right here just for the lols. You know, I'm pretty sure I knew it was a rollover at the time, but even if I didn't, it was still fun jumping it. Now you guys know it's a rollover. Hopefully you won't jump it. Well, hopefully you won't complain about it being an inconsistent jump, because obviously it's a rollover. But yeah, I would have liked to maybe seen a split in this section, and maybe a split in this section also, especially considering how there's a tabletop right there that you don't even touch. There easily could have been like a split where you hop on, hop off, and then the other side is what I just did, but it's still a really fun track anyway. Really good jumps, really big jumps, pretty damn consistent. Really didn't have any problems with consistency on this track. Maybe a couple of times I fucked up a jump, but it could have been my fault. And I love how he took the effort to color all the blocks. Usually I thought of Monster as a bit of a lazy forger. I guess that's mainly because back in Reach he would put some more Colosseums down and be like, hey XreviewZ, you make the rest of the track. But yeah, I think he's really stepped it up in Halo 4, and I'm looking forward to seeing more tracks from him. I actually have another review of one of his tracks coming up, but I'm being pretty slow on the reviews, so I don't know how long it's going to take for that to be out. So go check his file share if you want to see that track earlier. But yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Now, as always, sorry for plugging the channel so much, but it really deserves more subscribers for all the effort that Darkstar and Rebel put into it. So go subscribe to Outlaw Racing Live. It's our other YouTube channel where we do official race coverage, and the ORL live show, which happens every week. I believe it's on Tuesday now. Yeah, it used to be Monday, it's on Tuesdays now, and I think it's at 7 Eastern. And then Darkstar also comes out with race videos weekly. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. XreviewZ out. I like turtles.